guys, welcome back to my channel, The Expanse, Season 4, Episode 10. This is the finale. It's over after this. I mean, the show isn't over. Season 5, I assume, is coming out either end of this year or beginning of next year. I'm not too sure about that. Hopefully it's out soon because I want to keep this information fresh in my mind. And also, I have a feeling that based on these cliffhangers that have been happening, that I'm going to really want to get into Season 5 after this. I might potentially read the books up to Season 5 after I finish the show, because I have been advised just to read up to Season 4, or Book 4. So like read books 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't read Book 5 because apparently, based on that book, Season 5 of The Expanse show should be pretty fucking amazing based on the book. And I don't want to know why. I kind of want to experience that first and then read the books and see how it compares. So I don't know. I know usually in my normal life I would read the book before I watch the show or the movie, but in this case, as far as reactions go, I do want to go into Season 5 blind. Recap of last episode. Don't really know the current state of Elvie. I don't know if she went into that portal thing. I don't know if she went into there with Miller. I don't think that she did. I would not expect her to go out like that. Such a interesting new character. I want to see a little bit more of her in Season 5. I think she has a lot of potential. I was saying that last episode. Very slept on, very underrated character in my opinion. And I think she's pretty cool. I want to see her make it into Season 5. But basically what happened was Miller branched off from the detective, or the investigator version of Miller, branched off, had its own intelligence, its own consciousness, and was doing its own thing. He wanted to guide Holden and help him in Holden's goal. Very selfless act. As opposed to the investigator, who is selfish, not in an intentional way, but it's literally just following what the proto-molecule wants, having no regard for anything else, what it does to get there. It has one goal, and you can't really blame something like that for destroying a bunch of things in the process of this, obtaining this goal. So Holden realized that, I think, a little bit too late. He wanted to help proto-molecule Miller, the one that doesn't have a hat. I don't really even know if he would be proto-molecule. Yes, he's a branch of the proto-molecule Miller investigator. He is a portion of that, but is he truly, he's not human, because he developed his own intelligence. He passed the Turing test, if you want to say that. He became a little bit more like a human, but it was based off of what the proto-molecule perceived as Miller's actions and thoughts and decisions. So in reality, it's not really Miller, because Miller died on Eros, and I hope I'm analyzing this correctly. It's not really Miller, but it is as close as we will get to ever seeing Miller again, because it is based off of, like, the artificial intelligence basically became so intelligent that it branched off, created a mind of its own, and that mind was Miller. As close as possible as we will get to the original Miller and what he wanted to make happen. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna stop talking because I really want to get into this episode. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 10. Did she fall? So she did fall in. That's not good, man. That is a beautiful shot, though. Holy shit. So it worked. The whole planet shut down.
Yes! We're good to go. Yes!
Wow, Alex got really excited about that.
Edward Israel, this is the gunship Rocinante. I have target locked your drive cone. You and me are about to have a very serious conversation.
Nice. Oh.
I'm a little messed up. Let's get you out of here.
He's alive, though, and that's all that matters. Kind of sucks that Way died, though. Even though she probably would have killed Amos.
Show me flight pass for all ships in this vicinity and past 3 months.
How would they find Marco? Or how would Ashford find Marco if he wasn't on the ship?
Yes, this ship. This 1-ton transponder off approaching cluster. Back on leaving.
So they just have to...
Find this ship, put us on course for intercept.
Yes, boss man.
So it's just an educated guess what he's doing right now based on
Another tip.
context clues.
was not supposed to do that.
Guess he's not the chain of command type.
Hey, you might as well keep this as a souvenir. You led us to some mined-out rocks where Marco Inaros was nowhere to be found.
I never said he'd still be there.
The ship Marco drew at Earth was using Martian technology. Why were you helping him?
Money.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, Mars ain't what it used to be.
He's right. People really have no loyalty to Mars anymore.
Yeah, Marco feels the same. You were at Ceres Station. Just tell me what you were doing there.
I was on vacation.
You were selling Inaros weapons, weren't you?
Well, properly applied, anything can be a weapon.
If you use it as a tool, it will do more than just kill your enemies. Sometimes it will kill the ones you love most.
He's talking about his son.
Now the rings are a chance.
He's speaking
for all
from
of us to
personal
start over again
experience.
if we...
He sees himself, his younger self, in Marco, and he doesn't want that to happen again. He understands the effects. He understands how Marco feels and why he feels it. He just wants to lead him down a different path, I think. I don't think he truly intends to kill Marco, but maybe I'm analyzing it wrong. Maybe he does. Well, that's not fucking good.
You were following him too. You don't trust him either. I'd happily mop the floor with the three of you again. And when the cops come to break it all up, we can have a nice long conversation about all the rotten things we've done. Sound good?
How about we compare notes instead?
The security codes he's been supplying us with are high level, typically restricted to commanding officers only. They're way above his pay grade.
He's crooked. That's why Isai hired him. Look, Isai knows what he's doing.
No, he wants this score so bad it's clouding his judgment.
You really think it's a setup?
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that Isai has no idea what merchandise he's moving.
You like Isai. And me, too, of course.
Yeah, but she doesn't want him to
That,
die. He's got a family,
is unavoidable.
and after that whole conversation with him,
remember?
I think she likes him.
How money? Are you gonna rat us out?
No.
Why would she do that?
Okay. The customs agent in the salvage yard. He was shaking me down to try and renegotiate his cut. He got physical, so I did too. He took a bad tumble and that was it.
Ah, that was from the beginning of the season. What she was being questioned for. So it wasn't really intentional. It was self-defense. Damn. I judged this girl. What was her name? Lily? I definitely judged her. Too harshly.
He is not only himself. He is everyone who cares for him. Does he have a son or a daughter who would seek revenge? Maybe a lover, huh? Who grows food for your stocks? Yes, show your strength, but then show them a smile, and most will give you what you want. Marco knows this. It's what makes him so dangerous.
We also dangerous.
Oye, boss man.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dream of Mars isn't dead. It's about to be written large.
Don't do it!
Ah.
But right now.
He tried. He tried to get to him and get information.
I need to send a report to Officer Rollo. Been out of contact for a while.
Yeah.
The Belters don't have to leave now. Or are you going to let them stay?
We were never here to kick anyone out. The only thing that's changed is that all the people shooting at each other are either dead or headed for trial.
Including Lucia.
Though she intended it
Oh,
or
yeah.
not. A lot of people died on that shuttle.
That's very true. All the people that were with her doing it too died, right? So she's really the only one that they can blame. She's kind of the scapegoat.
At the end of the day, I guess the only real danger here is what we brought with us. We're coordinating with the Edward Israel to take on detainees for trial as well as move any additional
That's
personnel and
crazy.
supplies to the surface.
She's probably
After what
pissed
they've been through, it's the least we can do.
because
The
now
Israel will remain in orbit and support parachuting down supplies as needed until relief ships arrive.
this makes the planet look safe now.
Nancy가 couldn't have a better narrative if she had written it herself.
She leaked those images at not the right time. Because now the planet doesn't look dangerous like she's, posing it to be. They came together, saved the planet. It's not dangerous. Now people are going to want to go out and explore. I'd be pissed at Holden if I were Christian. Maybe I'd be pissed at myself for sending Holden, of all people, down there.
Nothing. Radio silence from here on out.
Fuck. Asa, it's an ambush!
Oh!
There's no need for this!
Holy shit. This is one shot and I'm loving it. Loving it. That's crazy. He went out so quick. This is still one shot.
Stop!
Holy shit. She needs to get out of there before she gets hit with debris. That was crazy. And that was all one shot. I mean, they still want it to look like it was all one shot. I know they probably hid that with, you know, the CGI of everything coming down, but holy crap, that is impressive.
There was stealth tech in those containers. The Belters must have had help from someone high up enough on the food chain to get through restricted military space.
Fucking Marco.
We need to get off planet. I'm sorry I got you into all this.
Don't be. At least now I've got something to do.
So, like, the storylines are connecting now, and I thought everything was so separate, but now it's related. Marco is the one that he's working with the Martians for developing these stealth ships.
What would you say if you had another chance? Just tell me when you're ready.
You were right about everything. Warned us. We're charging through the doors anyway.
Doors and corners.
If we have any chance at surviving what comes next, it'll be because of you.
So now he's gone for good.
Rest in peace, brother.
That sucks. This feels like we're losing Miller all over again.
Yeah, it looks good. I want to test it out right now.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's what that regrowth thing was that they were just talking about?
I don't want to beat the shit out of you if you're gimpy. We're fighting, are we? You made me kill Wayne. I like Wayne. Thank you.
Holy shit. That was scary. Amos is looking scary as hell this season. He won't kill Murtry though. Holden told him not to. Holden told him to save him, and Amos is loyal. That was creepy. Oof.
This isn't the job I wanted. I didn't seek it out. Once I had it, it was hard to think of letting it go.
Yeah, she was handed it, right?
It won't be easy for you either.
Because
it
of
won't be simple.
Esteban.
And I'll be rooting for you.
And then Aaron, right? So she was...
If there's anything I can offer that will help...
She assumed it.
This chair is not a throne. Don't forget the rest of yourself while you do this. We disagree. One of us is wrong. I think it's you.
Oh!
But I hope it's me. Good luck.
Little respectful jab. I like it. That was good. Probably took a lot for her to muster up the respect to do that. I think she'll be relieved that she didn't win.
Ma'am, there's something rotten on Mars. Within the military, some kind of weapons trafficking with Belters. It feels dangerous. Assuming your offer to work together is still open, I accept.
Damn!
I think we need each other.
She's got all the information.
Bobby, your timing sucks.
she's not in power anymore, but that information is still valuable. I don't think it'll be able to stop anything that's happening. Is this where Marco is? Oh my god. That is a big rock.
All hands, we are under attack. Prepare to repel boarders.
That was a big rock. What were they putting around it though? Was that stealth tech? Martian stealth tech it probably was, because he's working with the friggin' Martians. Not if Ashford has anything to say about it though. He's gonna shut this shit down. Woo-hoo. Look at my boy Ashford. Ugh. It's so crazy how they just stand there. Or I should float there, I should say. After they get killed. It's so eerie. It's like they're actually still alive, but they're not.
It's just you and me now, Marco.
Well, not just.
What?
This is Clay's
That's
Ashford.
Philip. Fuck. That looks just like him. And Naomi.
Do now. We'll stop what's coming.
Please, no.
You know, I ain't going to try to convince me to spare your life.
Why would I waste the last few precious moments I have?
I'm genuinely going to miss you.
Just wanted to say that I did not catch this when I was initially editing, that he recorded this entire conversation, and ooh, that's gonna make shit so spicy for the future season, and I'm very excited about it, y'all. Very excited. Go Ashford.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho or Ceres will do little to harm the inners.
He's not aiming for Tycho and Ceres.
Even our dreams are small. Die in darkness. Ratna.
The execution dock. I have come till he go. But I vow with my every breath, I'll go with wisdom way. When I see
He sent a message though. To Drummer? Definitely to Drummer. Drummer's gonna get revenge for him. I feel it in my bones. And I knew he was gonna die too, and I still was not ready for that.
Adjust trim to match target.
I had a feeling. I had a fucking gut feeling. Did not know that Philip was gonna enter the picture though.
But even their best instruments are barely able to penetrate Martian stealth tech.
Yeah. That was around
Justice
it.
will never see them coming.
So they're throwing this big ass rock covered in Martian stealth tech at Earth. So Earthers are gonna think that it's, no! Are you fucking serious? What? That is evil. That's fucking evil. That is evil. How do you end the damn season like that? How do you... Can you believe that? Can you fucking believe that, Marley? She's pissed too. I guess I'll start with what just happened at the end there, because I am astonished at that cliffhanger. I thought that we were gonna at least see the asteroid hurtling towards Earth, right? Because at first I thought that it was gonna go to Ceres and Tycho, like Ashford assumed. But then Marco said that it's heading towards Earth. It has a trajectory towards Earth, and then we saw it heading towards Earth. And it is wrapped in Martian stealth tech, which Bobby was figuring out at the end of this episode, which is great. So as I was saying at the end of this episode, Earthers, when that asteroid initially hits and they see that it was covered in Martian stealth tech, they're going to assume that it was Mars, right? So it's like Belters using the Inners and their everlasting war against each other to their advantage. Now, Belters have always suffered through this, but Marco he's taking matters into his own hands and working with the Martians to accomplish, a mutually beneficial thing, which is crazy. And the only person that would have been able to stop him was Ashford at the end there. But I felt it in my heart that if Ashford went there, and the fact that Drummer wasn't going, and the fact that, the whole alcohol will toast when you get back, it was just so many clues leading up to how he would die. I did not know how he would go, but I felt that he was going to die by the end of this season. It still did not make it that much easier for me to watch. That was a very emotional scene. He was singing the song that him and Drummer were singing when everything stopped, decelerated, and they were stuck between those machines. So I think that that's the message that he sent. He sent it to Drummer. And I'm going to predict that if Naomi isn't the one to get revenge on Marco, I'm going to predict that Drummer is the one to get revenge for Ashford, because she feels so deeply for him and they had this great bond, this great friendship. I feel so bad for Ashford. He's lost so much. And I just hope that his sacrifice, his death isn't in vain and Drummer does something about it. That is a brutal cliffhanger that they ended with, though. So now Christian is not even in power, and she has this crucial information from Bobby that Bobby found out on Mars very late. But even Christian said, the timing on this, what you said to me, is not really the best timing. So if that asteroid hits Earth, the only person that would know that it was a Belter that did it, a Belter terrorist, they're going to label it as a Belter terrorist, the only person that knows is Bobby and Christian. Well, Christian would put two and two together, Bobby knowing that information, and then maybe Drummer, we can get Drummer into the mix on that, because Drummer has some crucial information on Marco too, maybe Naomi. I just want to see them all work together and use their knowledge to their advantage. Doesn't stop the fact that this asteroid is hurtling towards Earth with no way of Earth either detecting it or knowing, because Martian stealth tech is just super advanced, and Marco knew that, which is why he used it and worked with the Martians to make it happen. That's fucking nuts. So, predictions for the next season, that asteroid looked ginormous. That is a cataclysmic fucking asteroid. I don't know how they would stop that. I mean, there's 36 billion people on Earth. Maybe it'll be a necessary thing, wipe out some of the Earth population. But depending on where it lands, everybody could die. I don't know how big the asteroid was that killed the dinosaurs, but it was pretty fucking big. They didn't die immediately. They died mainly from the climate change that happened afterwards. But Earth is already in a pretty shitty state right now without this asteroid hitting the Earth. So this could be deadly. This could be the thing that really deals Earth in. And Marco will be the one to claim the glory for it. It's going to be like another Fred Johnson situation where he was like the butcher of Anderson Station, right? But there was two sides where it's like he was looked at as a hero in one way, and then by other people he was looked at as a villain. So I think that's what Marco is going to represent as well. He's going to be a hero to some Belters, maybe not to all Belters. He's going to be a hero to some Belters, and he's going to be a villain to, obviously, Earth. That is nuts. That is nuts. I'm going to miss Ashford, though. I really wanted him to survive into season 5. I kind of wish that we got more with his last interaction with Marco. I knew that once he was in that airlock, though, that it was probably doomed. I mean, he was the one that voted for Marco to die. Drummer was the one that saved him. So I knew that it was probably doomed from there. It's crazy because when he was first introduced, I was like, do I like this guy? Do I not? And Ashford quickly began to grow on me. This season, I have been thoroughly enjoying him and his relationship to Drummer. I think that getting a little context for his backstory, and he watched his child die, and then just me sympathizing with him for that, and then everything else, every other decision that he's made so far, I think has been very just and very correct in my mind. And he was stopping Marco because I believe that he realized that violence is not the answer. He truly realized this because he's seen enough war in his life in his old age that he just wanted to put an end to it. And it makes sense for someone like Marco, like if we want to play devil's advocate, it makes sense for him to do what he is doing because he believes that he is right. He has this clouded vision that he is right. I think he's a narcissist. He doesn't believe that anybody is right but himself, and he's willing to do anything really to get to it. He's using Martian stealth tech to his advantage, as we clearly see. But let's talk about Philip, because incredible casting, first of all. He looks exactly like a mix of Naomi and Marco, face-wise, and he has Naomi's hair, which is crazy. I don't know how they found this actor, but well done, because he looks like a morph of them, a literal morph. And so I guess it was too late. Marco already got Philip, put his claws in him, and Naomi asked Fred Johnson to find him before Marco got to him, but it was obviously too late. So maybe season 5 will pick up with Fred Johnson entering the mix, trying to find Philip, negotiating with Marco. I have no idea. So this is gonna set up, I assume, a very explosive season 5. I think season 5 is gonna start with literally an explosion, but also it's gonna just be cataclysmic for everybody, every storyline that's happening right now. It's gonna be so chaotic. I think the opening for season 5 is gonna be the most chaotic the most chaotic season premiere that maybe we've ever seen, because there's so much left to speculate on. We got Naomi's storyline with Philip and her pursuit of finding him. Will that end in season 5? I don't know. Fred Johnson's helping her out with that too, or she asked him to help her out. I don't know if he actually will. We got Drummer dealing with Ashford's death and the news of that, and how she might be able to plan some revenge plot to get back. I hope that ends up happening. We got Bobby teaming up with Christian. That's not going to stop the asteroid, I don't think, but it might be able to inform people in power of this threat of Marco, so he is not able to do anything in the future. And then we got Marco, period. I mean, he's going to be definitely a villain in season 5. He's going to be a villain in season 5. So we also got Amos and Murtry showdown this episode. Do I think that Amos killed Murtry? No. His smile before he killed him when he said thank you was extremely scary. I would not want to be on Amos's bad side, especially if he stood up and squared up to me. I think the only person that would be able to somewhat take Amos in a fight would be Bobby, and even that would be a close call. So Murtry was a goner. I think that one punch probably knocked him out, and I don't think he's going to be waking up anytime soon, but I don't think he died, because Amos was aware that Holden did not want him to die, did not want Murtry to die, wanted him to face retribution for what he did. So I think Amos is loyal to, Holden in that respect, and he's not going to kill him because he's loyal. Also pretty cool that they had the regenerative gel that grew his fingers back. I thought that was pretty cool. I think that was something that they set up earlier in the show too, because I remember being like, whoa, that is a very cool technology. And I thought they used it, who did they use it on? They used it on somebody to grow back their arm. I think if I go back to season 1 or just earlier seasons in general, Easter eggs, I'll be able to spot Easter eggs that led up to this point. I even remember Aaron Wright, I don't remember when it was, but I remember Aaron Wright talking to Christian about how deadly, how lethal it would be if Mars and the Belt ended up teaming up and working together. And that was something that I did not think would be a possibility, considering when he said it in the show. But the Expanse sets up these little seeds, plants these little seeds, and they fucking grow in later seasons. And then you're like, I was not expecting that to happen. But then you go back in the show and you're like, they set it up though. They set up every single thing that is happening right now. So fucking crazy. I'm definitely going to go back and rewatch it now that we have to wait for season 5, because I want to see the lead up. I want to see the setup for that moment. Even if Aaron Wright knew, then Christian had to have had in her mind that this was going to be something that would happen one day. I mean, they're eating their words now because they have no way of stopping this asteroid, as far as I know. I don't know of any Earth tech that could stop this asteroid from coming in. I mean, Martian stealth tech is like the most powerful thing that you could really have, especially combined with Belter and Belter's thirst for violence against Earth. They're using this former war between Earth and Mars to their advantage, and I can't really blame them for it. I can't blame Marco. I have to play devil's advocate on both sides because from Marco's perspective, he thinks that he is doing the right thing. I don't really have that much else to say or predict. I'm curious as to what you guys think. Season 5, well, people who haven't read the books, I'm curious to see what your theories are going into season 5. I don't want any spoilers because I'm probably going to read the books between now and whenever season 5 comes out. I'm not going to read the book for season 5, obviously, because it's better if I don't, reaction-wise. But I'm interested to see your guys' theories, explanations as to what happened this episode, what went down, and how you think it's going to play out in season 5. No book spoilers, please. I do not want that. But yeah, I guess those are all my thoughts. Again, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other reactions if you have not already, and I will see you guys for season 5. All right, bye guys.